Tragedy often weaves its somber threads through even the most vibrant lives, and the story of Gene Kelly is no exception. Behind a radiant smile and boundless energy lay a tale of profound sorrow and personal struggles. Join us as we journey through the joy and heartache of Gene Kelly, a legend whose legacy transcends the realms of dance and film, reaching deep into the realm of the soul. Gene, born Eugene Curran Kelly, arrived in this world on August 23, 1912, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. His birth took place within the embrace of a sizable Irish family, basking in a comfortable existence. Among his siblings, he had the companionship of three brothers and two sisters. The journey into the world of dance commenced for Gene when he reached the tender age of 8. His mother, recognizing his potential, enrolled him in dance classes alongside his elder brother James, although both siblings were initially unenthusiastic about the experience. During his formative years, Kelly's inclination leaned more toward sports rather than the art of dance. In due time, Gene graduated from Peabody High School in 1929, his mind set on pursuing journalism at Pennsylvania State College. Sadly, the harsh reality of an economic crash forced him to abandon his studies after a year, for he needed to find employment to support his family during these trying times. With determination burning within him, Gene and his younger brother, Fred, embarked on a thrilling adventure. They entered talent contests, wowing audiences and securing prize money with their remarkable dance skills. Together, they honed their craft and devised captivating routines, eventually showcasing their talents in local nightclubs. As fate would have it, when Gene turned 18, his father began struggling with alcoholism, casting a shadow over their once happy home. In a bid to find stability, Gene and Fred joined forces with their mother, who had taken charge of a dance studio in Pittsburgh. While imparting his knowledge and skills at his family's dance studio, Gene embarked on a journey of academic pursuits. He enrolled at the University of Pittsburgh and diligently worked towards obtaining a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics, which he accomplished in 1933. However, his thirst for knowledge led him to briefly explore the field of law. Yet, as his passion for teaching and performing grew stronger, he decided to abandon law and dedicate himself fully to his artistic pursuits. With his heart set on a career in show business, Gene made a bold move in 1938 by relocating to the bustling city of New York. His goal was to find opportunities as a dancer and choreographer, fully embracing the vibrant entertainment scene the city had to offer. Incredibly, within a year of his arrival, Gene landed his first Broadway gig, securing a place in the chorus of the production called Leave It to Me. As his talent continued to shine, he quickly progressed to more prominent roles. In 1939, he showcased his versatility in the revue One for the Money, captivating audiences with a total of 8 routines. Gene's star was on the rise, and in November of the same year, he secured a breakthrough role in the Pulitzer Prize-winning play The Time of Your Life. The year 1940 marked a significant milestone in Gene's career as he landed the lead role in the original Broadway production of Pal Joey. This opportunity proved to be his most significant stage triumph up to that point. After impressing the entertainment world on Broadway, Gene Kelly's star continued to ascend as he caught the attention of renowned film producer David O. Selznick. In 1942, Gene signed a lucrative 7-year contract with Selznick and made his way to Hollywood. There, he shared the screen with the legendary Judy Garland in the delightful musical For Me and My Gal. The following year, 1943, Gene found himself opposite the comedic genius Lucille Ball in Do Barry Was a Lady. In the same year, he showcased his unique talent by mock dancing with a mop in the film Thousand's Chair. In 1944, he teamed up with the enchanting Rita Hayworth in CoverGirl, wowing audiences once again as he danced with an extraordinary partner, his reflection. His innovative choreography and magnetic performances started to gain recognition, and he was nominated for the Best Actor award in 1945 for his role in Anchors Aweigh, where he mesmerizingly danced with the animated Jerry Mouse. In 1946, a remarkable moment in film history occurred when Gene Kelly shared the screen with the legendary Fred Astaire in the iconic The Babbitt and the Bromide dance routine in Ziegfeld Follies. It's worth noting that Ziegfeld Follies was produced in 1944 but released in 1946 due to various circumstances. Amidst his flourishing film career, Gene answered the call of duty during wartime and joined the U.S. Naval Air Service. While serving, he starred in several Navy-themed films, displaying his dedication to both his country and his craft. Additionally, he ventured into writing and directing documentaries as part of his involvement in the photographic section in Anacostia, D.C. Upon returning to Hollywood in 1946, Gene Kelly initially found himself cast in a series of forgettable B-movies. However, this phase soon gave way to a period of immense creativity that would forever transform the landscape of movie musicals. Collaborating with the incomparable Judy Garland and under the direction of Vincent Minnelli, Gene starred in the groundbreaking film The Pirate in 1948. While the movie didn't receive immediate acclaim, its forward-thinking nature and unique vision have since solidified its status as a timeless classic. In The Pirate, Gene had the opportunity to further refine his distinctively masculine and athletic style of dance, a defining element of his artistry. The following year, in 1949, Gene was entrusted with co-directing his film alongside Stanley Donen. The result was the revolutionary and influential On the Town, marking his third collaboration with Frank Sinatra. Notably, On the Town became the first musical film to be shot on location, breaking new ground in the genre. Gene skillfully handled the choreography, which included a captivating modern ballet sequence, while Donen assumed the more traditional directorial responsibilities. Buoyed by the success of On the Town, Gene decided to showcase his versatility by taking on a straight role in the crime drama The Black Hand later in 1949. The following year, he reunited with Judy Garland for the delightful musical Summer Stock. In this film, Gene delivered a memorable dance performance that involved charmingly dancing with a newspaper and a squeaky floorboard. After his remarkable successes, Gene Kelly went on to create two of his most iconic masterpieces, An American in Paris and Singin' in the Rain. Released in 1951, An American in Paris showcased an astonishing and audacious 17-minute ballet sequence that captivated audiences. The film garnered immense recognition, earning 7 Academy Awards, including the prestigious Best Picture accolade. Additionally, Kelly himself was honored with a special individual Oscar for his contributions to the film. In the following year, Kelly surpassed even this phenomenal achievement by creating Singin' in the Rain. This film reached sublime heights of musical comedy that had not been experienced before or since. The unforgettable performance of the title song by Gene Kelly remains one of the most renowned and beloved sequences in cinematic history. Although Singin' in the Rain received 2 nominations at the Academy Awards, it did not secure any wins. However, over time, the film has grown in both public and critical esteem and is now widely regarded as one of the greatest musicals ever made. Within a mere decade, Gene Kelly has ascended to the pinnacle of Hollywood achievement. However, this period marked the culmination of his greatest accomplishments. The classic era of Hollywood musicals drew to a close, and the renowned Freed unit at MGM, known for producing exceptional musical films, was gradually disbanded. Kelly continued to appear in musicals, including Brigadoon in 1954 and It's Always Fair Weather in 1955. However, none of these productions reached the artistic heights of his earlier work. In 1956, Gene Kelly embarked on an ambitious endeavor with his film Invitation to the Dance. This unique movie featured characters who expressed themselves solely through dance and mime. Kelly took on multiple roles for the project, as he not only wrote and directed the film, but also starred in it and choreographed the intricate dance sequences. Although the film was initially met with a lukewarm reception, it has since gained recognition as a landmark in the world of cinema. As his career progressed, Kelly ventured into non-musical roles, expanding his repertoire. In 1960, he appeared in the drama film Inherit the Wind, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Additionally, he explored his passion for directing and helmed movies such as A Guide for the Married Man in 1967 and Hello, Dolly in 1969. As time went on, Kelly's on-screen appearances became less frequent. However, he continued to lend his talents as a host or narrator for various TV specials and film compilations. Notably, he was involved in the beloved That's Entertainment series, which had installments in 1974, 1976, and 1994, as well as the companion piece That's Dancin' in 1985. In his personal life, Gene Kelly experienced 3 marriages, with the first 2 being to fellow dancers. He met Betsy Blair during their work on the show Diamond Horseshoe, and they married in 1941. Together, they had a daughter named Carrie before eventually divorcing in 1957. In 1960, Gene Kelly entered into his second marriage with Jean Coyne, who had served as his dancing assistant for many years. Gene had previously been married to Stanley Donen, but divorced him in 1949 after a short union. Gene and Jean had 2 children together, Bridget and Tim. Tragically, Gene passed away from leukemia in 1973, leaving Gene to raise their young children as a single parent. Determined to be there for his children, he declined work opportunities that would take him away from the Los Angeles area. In 1985, Gene Kelly crossed paths with author Patricia Ward while narrating a television special she was writing. Their connection deepened, and they married 5 years later. Their marriage endured until Gene's passing. On February 2, 1996, at the age of 83, Gene Kelly peacefully passed away in his sleep in Beverly Hills, California, following a stroke. By his wishes, he left instructions for no funeral or memorial services. Goodbye and rest in peace, legendary actor, dancer, and singer, Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly.